And I know somebody's gonna have it. I know somebody has a huge hangover today. What happens when you drink too much? Shit happens. Okay, Ross says what? And be sure to watch that short of the puke guy on Ross says what? That was some good. That's made for TV. You can't do this on television. Been there, done that. That was the funniest shit of the year. Thank you, Easy Life, for sending me that video. Thank you, Easy Life. Always on the job. It's funny. That is funny shit. It's what happens when you drink too much. You're not careful. Keep doing the shit you're doing. That can be around for long. Oh well. It is what it is. Maybe it's a lesson learned not to like drink so much. It's not working. It's really not worth it. Yeah, how many people seen that bar show? Everybody. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Making a fool of yourself again. Totally not worth it. Thank you so much, Easy Life. You always got the key. You always catch it. You always knows how to brighten up my day. That was excellent. That's gonna be the short of the year. Every now and then, like that. The one cartoon with the garbage pail kids with the puking and stuff. I don't care. You get what you give. That's how it is. You get what you give. You talk shit about enough people. People got enough shit on you. Pay back the bitch. Maybe you think twice before you. Maybe you think twice before you talk shit about people. That video is all over YouTube, all over Facebook, all over TikTok, all over the internet right now. It's the YouTube short of the year. It's all over Instagram. But anyway, We're having a good morning. Not really doing anything today. Today is October 21st, Back to the Future Day. And you're watching Russ Says What? If we get a New York Liberty Parade, it might be tomorrow. But like I said, that's the YouTube show of the year. That's definitely the YouTube show of the year. I actually wish I was there in person. Probably smells worse than it looks. Probably smells worse than it looks. Been there, done that. You know what? You talk enough shit about people, and you bash enough people. Things like this happen for a reason. Because Jesus wanted you to get straight. See, you get how it is. Sometimes you gotta learn a lesson when you talk shit about people and you curse some people out and you give them a finger on YouTube and other stuff. You gotta learn not to do that. Payback's a bitch. I want to give a big shout out to Easy Life for once again. Yeah. I like that song. I want to give a big shout out to Easy Life for once again catching the tea when you need to catch the tea. When you think somebody's not watching, you always got somebody watching. That's how we do with Russ Says What. I don't feel bad for the guy. I don't feel bad for the guy at all. Can I play it? Visually. That was an official theme song to Ross Says What. Awesome song. Nah, I mean silent. All I know is like the YouTube short of the year. I got the YouTube short of the year. It's all over the internet. That's how you do it. Oh yeah. Hey, YouTube short of the year. I drank. I think I drank way too much. That could be the YouTube short of the year. It could go viral. It could go viral. You never know. It could go viral. You never know. It doesn't take much for something to go viral. Could go viral. That's what I'm thinking. It could go viral. Pretty sure it could go. Pretty sure it's going to go viral. I'm good. Yeah, those viral ones were great. You know what? J-Real helped. J-Real tried to help. J-Real tried to help Matthew Ross. Matthew Ross didn't want to help. J-Real tried to help him. The only person that can help him is himself. 'Cause he's definitely not hanging out with the right crowd. He's definitely hanging out with the wrong crowd. You know what they say in school, right? If you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, this is what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. When you're in high school, if you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, you got yourself in trouble. Same thing in real life. Same thing like as an adult. If you hang out with the wrong people, you're gonna get screwed. I don't care how many people like your channel and how many people give you super chats and stuff. If you don't get your shit together, you're not gonna be around for very long. Get your life together. Cut the shit out. Get yourself together. Because you know what? It's not worth it. Is it really worth it? Drink so much that you puke on camera, then make it total fool out of yourself again. So like 50th million time, just to like get people to subscribe to your channel. People should want to subscribe to your channel no matter what. Doesn't matter. People want to subscribe to your channel for you, not because of like what you can show them or you making a fool out of yourself drinking, or you hanging out with your the clowns you hang out with. That's what I learned. the people that are loyal to you in life are your real friends. The people that use you are not your friends. So let it be known, let it be said. Your real friends are the friends that are there for you no matter what. That don't let you make a fool out of yourself. Your fake friends are the ones that let you do whatever the hell you want because they're just using you for what they can get. And you know what? That video is all over YouTube, all over Facebook, all over TikTok, all over Instagram. It's all over the place now. They ain't going down either. The Holy Spirit is with me because Jesus loves me. Jesus is there. Jesus is looking over my family every day. The Holy Spirit watched over me, watched over my friends, watched over my family, watched over everybody that I'm associated with every single day. And that's the honest truth. You want to be liked so much that you make a fool out of yourself on camera, and you probably have such a hangover. It's really not worth it. The more and more you drink, the more damage you do to your liver. The less likely you're gonna be able to be around for a very long time. I have a friend at work that literally he drinks and he drinks and he drinks and his liver's so shot that they won't even give him a hernia surgery. His liver is black. You know how horrible that is? Addiction problems are all real. I got a gambling problem. I have a hard time gambling problem. I don't gamble to make money. I gamble for fun. I don't gamble to actually make money. I gamble for the fun of it. I like playing slots. I like going to the casino. I don't always like losing, but that's the name of the game, it's gambling. Addiction is hard. Some people can control their addiction and some people can't. It doesn't replace going to work every day. Going to the casino does not replace going to actual job, making money, getting taxed. But it is fun. It is fun, and you gotta know your limits. There's days that I do really good, and there's days that I do really shitty. It's just how it is. It is a miracle. Atlantic City's tough, Wind Creek's tough. A lot of those casinos are really tough. Resorts World is tough. Yonkers is tough. Yeah, it's a miracle if I win anything because those slots are very tough. I'm amazed if I win. It's true. A lot of AC streamers quit. Either they don't stream as much. It's just so true. New Jersey slot guy, he doesn't go live very often. He has his interview channel. Easy Luck doesn't go live that often. Top Hour Mike doesn't go live that often. Melly and her channel, they don't go live that often. It just shows you a lot of the East Coast streamers don't go live that often because they get beaten in a casino. I tell you the truth, I think it's better to have that talk show than streaming slot machines. stuff.
在哪里啊？
It's more fun. It's more fun than playing slot machines. You get to interview other channels and you get to like learn about other channels too. I mean, the West Coast channels have a lot more. But yeah, Melody used to go live on her channel all the time, on her American channel. But now she just goes live on her Spanish channel because her Spanish channel does well. We got in a big slaughter. Somebody's after him, and his channel got shut down. His first channel got shut down for a week, and then he started up a second channel. So somebody's after the big slaughter. Somebody's gonna be after Ultra Hot Slots next. The bigger you are, and the more subscribers you get and stuff, the more people are gonna go after you. That's just how it is. And it depends who you hang out with too. It depends who you associate yourself with. Like I know Big Slot is a part of Slot Fans, so he's hanging out with the wrong. He's hanging out with the, I wouldn't say the wrong crowd, but not the right crowd. Definitely not the right crowd. And somebody that doesn't like people in that group went after him and got his channel shut down. Got his channel shut down for live stream for a week. It's sad. It's sad because he's a good channel. He's just, you know, people do what they gotta do. You know, people do what they have to do, and that's just how it literally is. You can't help if somebody's gonna go after you. You can't help it. You literally can't help it. Well, he chose to be in that group. He chose to be in that group, you know. Somebody said to him, "Oh, I think you should like not be in this group." He chose to be in that group, you know. They wanted as many somewhat big channels in that group as possible. I don't know the whole purpose of Slot Fans, but they wanted as many people in that group as possible. But I really don't know the purpose of having Slot Fans. I really don't know. There's got to be a reason for it. I just don't know it. Yeah, they made a lot of enemies. They made a lot of enemies, you know. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, they made a lot of enemies. They're gonna try to alienate. They're gonna try to alienate as many people as they want. And that's how they do it. Try to alienate as many people as they want. And It's sad. It's sad because you know what? They shouldn't have done what they done. Hey, you got NG, you got Mr. Mike, you got Bumba. Those guys are real. They're real supportive. And just because you're a smaller channel doesn't mean they're not friends with you. It's a cool thing. It's a cool thing they're cool with you. That shows character. That shows a lot of character. You know who your real friends are. You know who your real friends are, and you know who the people that are fake. The people that are fake are the people that are not there for you. People that literally don't give a shit about you. You know who's a real friend to me? Jay Roslots. Rest in peace. He was a real friend. He always gave me great advice, and he always didn't take sides, and he was a good guy. And he tried to help out Matthew Ross, and Matthew Ross didn't want to hear anything of it. He tried to give advice to Matthew Ross, and Matthew Ross didn't want to hear anything about it. And you know what? Matthew Ross needs help. He needs help. He's got problems. He's seriously got a problem. I don't care if you live in Vegas, you live in Canada, you live in California or whatever, you got problems. And your problems are just gonna get worse and worse the more you feed into everybody. Yeah. Well, that's another guy that has drinking problems. Yeah, he's another guy that has drinking problems. Alcoholism is... I understand gambling addiction, but alcoholism is really bad too. A lot of people have alcoholism. I can understand that. Oh. I can totally understand that. I can totally understand. I can totally understand it. Because it's just how it is. And you know what? I have a gambling addiction. I really do have a gambling addiction, and you know what? I admit it. And you know what? It's not gonna help me if I don't admit. If you don't admit you have a problem, then you're gonna keep following the same path. But yeah, I have a problem. I have a addiction. I have a gambling problem. Yeah. I'll admit it firsthand. I do have a gambling problem. Am I proud of it? Am I proud of my problem? No. Do I have to gamble? No. I don't have to gamble. I don't have to gamble. I literally don't have to gamble. That's just a choice I make. you know, and sometimes the choices you make hurt others, you know, and I feel like I'm hurting. Ross, if you have a gambling problem, you're behind on your rent, your money, your bills to gamble, you're thinking you're going to win. I think you're hardly addicted. Then what am I? Do I like playing slots every once in a while? I guess I just like playing slots every once in a while. I think, like, personally, like, personally, like, good morning. You rule.
Morning, how are you?
You rule.
You need to pay?
Yeah. Instead of coffee, I want the soda.
Two sodas?
Uh, can you go one large one instead of two small ones, or is it or is it could be go to a medium or what?
What size do you want?
Instead of having two small ones, you put it into like a medium,
I'm
right?
not to charge you for two small.
Huh?
I'm not to charge you for two small.
Okay. Uh, I don't need a large Coke. Two small ones then.
17.50.
Even my dad says I don't have a gambling problem.
Thank you.
I just like playing slots. Like I like playing video games, you know? I think a gambling problem is when you can't control it. I can control it. I can't control my addiction. I can't control. I can make a choice to do it. I don't have to go all the time. I do it for the channel. I don't do it to make money. Even Jay Rose said you're not really a slot channel. You you're a variety channel. So you give a little bit of here and there. That's on true. You know something? Wind Creek was tough. I gotta admit, Wind Creek was tough. You know, I did not have my best stream, but it wasn't my worst stream either. Wind Creek was tough that day. It wasn't my worst stream, it wasn't my best stream. But we still had the triple pop on the new bad game. And you never know. You never know, like if I would have had like on the double money link on the $8 bet, if I would have got the free games, if I would have got the money league thing, or if I would have got the bonus on, if I would have got the bonus on the Puff Tomorrow Puff game, or if I would have got. If the Sierra Gold would have hit on 50 cents now, it's 10 cents. You never know. You never know. You really never know. We had a lot of near misses, you know? You know, really had a lot of misses. I mean, Huff and More Puff. Every single version of that game. I had like one bonus on that game that night, and I think I lost about $800 on that game alone. Yeah, Ocean's is tough. Ocean's is a very tough casino. Who told me that I have a gambling problem? A couple of people I know. You know? But I feel like as long as I can control it, I'm not gonna let it get to me, you know? I'm not gonna let it get to me. Like I know how much I spend per month, and if I can't, I already know how much my rent is every month, and I know how much my bills are. As long as I stay ahead, I'm good. If I get behind, then I'm screwed. I mean, I had one hand pay at Oceans. It wasn't my worst casino. You got some ketchup? You know why I say that? Because you rule.
I know.
You rule.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And the Liberty rule too. WNBA champs.
Okay.
And the way I feel, right, is our selection of games that we played at Wind Creek. The first 4 or 5 games, none of them hit, right? It was a terrible selection on my part. But, I always want to try different games. Different bets, and see what works. And then after our first go round, once we got out of the high limit room and then started playing the games that we actually know, then we started turning the tide a little bit. The problem is I kept going back to Huff and Puff. Even though it wasn't paying, I kept going back to it. And that was a problem. That was an absolute problem. You can't, if the game's not paying, why do you keep going back to it, you know? But Huff and Puff did not pay squat. I had one bonus on between Huff and More Puff, Huff and Even More Puff, and Huff and Puff Power 4. One bonus. Then we played a little bit on. We played a little bit on the, the Wolf game. Jackpot Carnival with the Wolf. We could have maybe got a hit on that. You just never really know. Was there a possibility we might have got a hit? But Huff and Puff, yeah, that really blows. Firelink, let me tell you something. I was in the high limit room playing Firelink, and this girl had 2 hand pays on $25 bets, right? I didn't get a single hand pay on that game, and it kept teasing with the 3 instead of 4, 3 and 4, right? Kept teasing, right? And then to have her gold, we kept doing 12.50 bets. Then we got down to $5. We picked the right side, got a shitty bonus. After that one, it turned. Then we got a regular bonus, and I paid out better. Then stupidly, we went over to Huff and More Puff high limit version, and what happened? We lost We lost everything we made. That wasn't smart. I think officially I'm banning that game off my channel. That game is officially banned. The game is officially banned on my channel. You will never see me play that game ever again. If you see me playing that game ever again, I will not go to Casino Land anymore. If you ever see me play that game ever again on my channel, I will stop going to the casino, period. That is absolutely the worst payout game in history that I've played. I'll play a bad game any time of the week. I'll play Dragon Trio. I'll play Fire Link. I'll play Lightning Link. I'll play Dragon Link. I'll even play Wonka. But Huff and Puff? No. You know, Sahara Gold's been good to me. I can't talk shit about that game. That game's been good to me. I can't talk shit to that. That game's been really good to me. I've had many good hits on that game. You know, can't talk shit about the bad game either, because I've had 15 triple pops on that, and I've had 3 or 4 hand pays on that game. You know, it's fair use content. People do it all the time. It's called fair use. If you don't want somebody to use your content, you have to copyright it. And it's very hard to copyright something. It's very hard to copyright something. It's very hard. If you don't want somebody using your content, before you go to bed, you should have deleted that. You should have deleted the video. If you don't want somebody using your content, you should have deleted that stuff, because anybody you talk shit about can use that. You can use your video against you. And it has been done. I got stopped for a little bit, but it wasn't security. It wasn't security. I don't know who the hell the guy was. I do like Wind Creek. Wind Creek's been a good casino for me. I do like Atlantic City. I do like Yonkers. Not so much Resorts World. Yeah, Wind Creek's been good to me. Yeah, Wind Creek's been really good to me. Yonkers been good to me. Atlantic City, certain casinos been good to me. You know, it is what it is. When you think there's no tea around, and you think nobody's watching your streams, somebody's watching you. When you feel like there's nobody on your side, there's somebody on your side. When you feel like there's nobody gives a shit about you because everybody went over to the next cool thing, there's people still around that support you, even if they don't like who you really are and what you do and who you're about. They still gonna be around in the end, just because they go with the flavor of the day right now. What's popular, you know? The flavor of the day. Damn. Exactly. Have a good day. Heavy bag. Yeah. There's a lot of channels that get away with a lot of stuff because they kiss ass and because they're brown nose and because they play fair. That's just how it is. Some people will kiss up to you and they want you to be friends, and then behind your back, they're really not your friend. I don't feel bad for people that do wrong in life. But yeah, whenever that baby gets born, I will stop gambling in the casino, period. Whenever the baby is born, I will stop gambling, period, in the casino. That's my promise. I won't stop the channel, but I will stop the gambling because it's not worth it. It's not worth it for me. It's not. You know, it's just not worth it in the end. It was fun when I was single. I wasn't married, but now that I'm married and I'm gonna be having a baby soon, it's really not worth it anymore. You know. That's not a strike. You can show man boobs. You can't show woman boobs, but you can show man boobs. And you could show puking. You're not allowed to show a woman topless. That's called nudity. But a man's allowed to show his man boobs. A man's allowed to show his man boobs. A man's allowed to puke on camera. You can't show a woman's boobs on camera, but you can show a man's boobs. I know, boobs are boobs, right? But you're not allowed to show a woman's boobs on camera because it's her private part. But a man has a chest, and man boobs are not the same as woman boobs. You kind of get it, right? You can't. There's do's and don'ts. You know? How you doing? It's gonna be a good day. Hey, how you doing? Happy to see you. Yeah, I don't know how he would get a strike for that. He's allowed to curse. He's allowed to show his man boobs. He's allowed to puke. He didn't do anything too wrong. Yeah, the one that produces milk is not appropriate to have on camera. The one that doesn't produce milk is appropriate to have on camera. A woman cannot show her boobs on YouTube. It's you know, you get your video taken down. and a woman's not allowed to walk around without a bra on, because it's not decent. It is like society says you can't do certain things. Society says you can't do certain things, and you do them anyhow. You know why? Because because you do. I don't know. Nobody's proved it. Nobody proved it, but you know what? He's gonna probably wake up and he's gonna be like pissed off that he made a fool of himself on camera once again, and then he's gonna be like, great. I knew what I was drinking. I drank too much. It was my birthday. You know, I'm never gonna do it again. But you know what? He's gonna do it again. You know, alcoholism is hard. You know, and sometimes you have to have your friends around to help you steer you clear and get yourself together. You know, it's hard. I mean, is it a disgusting video that he puked? Yeah. Is it funny? Of course it's funny. Because I've done the same thing on camera too. It's funny as hell. So it's a viral short of the year. Literally, I think so. You gotta have this humor in. You gotta have this humor, like Garbage Pail Kids or Jerky Boys kind of humor. You know, I've puked many times on camera. You know, so you gotta laugh at it. Say, you know what? It's fun. It's funny. He's a funny character. People like him because he's funny. Because he doesn't care what people think about him. He doesn't care who thinks about him. What's the sickest video I ever seen? The Terrifier movies. That's sick. That's some sick shit. That's a sick movie. I've seen some sick shit in my life. The Terrifier is one of the worst. Terrifier is one of the worst. But it is what it is. It is what it is. What can you do? I'm just happy he ain't dead. I'm just happy he's not dead, you know? He could be dead. You know, alcohol poisoning, it's a very possibility. You know, and other stuff. I just want to bring up this fact. I just want to bring up this fact that you can make a fool out of yourself on camera, right? And you can do it once, you can do it twice. But in the end, you're hurting yourself. You're also hurting the people around you. Because you don't realize this, but a lot of the people that watch your streams really don't care about you. They really don't care about you. They're there to make fun of you. You know, he might have like a lot more people watching him and a lot more thumbs up and this and that, but a lot of the people just don't care about him like that. They're there to spy on him. They're to rile him up. They're there to see what he's gonna do next. He could be dead. He doesn't realize that. He could be dead. That's a lot of alcohol. That's alcohol poison. He could be dead. You know? Yeah, he could be dead, you know. He could be. Like my dad, even my dad says I'm not addicted to gambling. Even my dad says I'm not addicted to gambling. My dad, my dad's been a gambler for a long time, and he tells me, you know, he's been going to horse races and the casinos and stuff for a long time, right? And he tells me like, Ross, you don't have a gambling addiction. A gambling addiction is when you go there every day and you're spending all your last money, right? And you can't pay your rent, you can't pay your bills, can't take care of your family, you know? You know, and it's a problem. It's a real problem. But you know what? You know, it is what it is. You know, look, I lost a lot of good friends over the years to drug addiction, to alcoholism, to stuff I said about them. And you know what? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth losing friends over stupid stuff? No. Yeah, the cringe content, you know. They keep egging him on, and then he's gonna keep going. He's gonna keep doing it. You know why? He wants to be a bigger channel. His goal is to be as big as possible. His goal is to be a to have 100,000 subscribers, so he doesn't have to work a normal job. He can just go live every day on YouTube and make money off YouTube and not worry about having an actual real job. That's anybody's goal, right? Have over 100,000 subscribers, making more than enough money per month where you don't have to actually go and work a real job. You could do your YouTube job. Yeah, that's anybody's. And that is the sad part. Sad part is that if something happens to him over these stunts, they will just go to another channel. Yeah, they will abandon him in a heartbeat. I've seen it happen. Where where you think you're very popular, and then all of a sudden, somebody, and you're not so popular anymore. You know, like nothing for nothing. I'm friends with Simon, right? She used to be part of the Big Jackpot crew, right? As soon as she stopped associating herself with the Big Jackpot, most of those people left her channel. They weren't really real supporters of her. You know, They supported her because of the Big Jackpot. They didn't support her because of what she could do. They supported her because the Big Jackpot told them to support her. You know, and it's sad because she has a good channel. She does the slot machines. She knows a lot about slot machines. She's a great artist, you know, and a good communicator. She does read chats and stuff. I know, it's sad, right? It's sad, you know. It's like it's sad. It's sad. What can you do? Not gonna have that. You're not gonna have it like that forever. And then that's the sad part. You're not gonna have it like that forever. And then what are you gonna do when your parents are not around anymore? Then you have to like. Then you're gonna have to figure out like what you're gonna do. You know. You gotta figure out what am I gonna do when my parents are not around anymore. Who's gonna pay my rent? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? Instead of like worrying about drinking all the time and worrying about what people think about you and gambling, right? Take better care of your appearance. Get yourself clothing that fits you. Buy an extra pair of sneakers. Take care of yourself. My God, man, you're only 30 or 3 years old. You need to take care of yourself. You want to live a long life. You need to take care of yourself. You need to like cut out the drinking, slow down on the gambling, and get yourself in order. Get yourself in order before it's too late. You know, it's very sad. It's very sad. You know, I don't look up to him. I really don't look up to him. You know, I don't feel bad for somebody that I don't feel bad for somebody that could help themselves. I feel bad for somebody that can't help themselves. I don't feel bad for this guy at all. I don't feel bad for him one bit. I don't feel bad that he has X amount of people watching his streams every day. I don't feel bad that he makes a fool out of himself most of the time in his streams. I don't feel bad that he stole most of my people. I don't feel bad at all. I really don't feel bad at all because you know what? He can have those people. He can actually have those people if he needs them so much to make him feel better because his life is so shitty. Because before he went to Vegas, his life was so shitty. Now that he lives in Vegas, his life is great now. But he needs to get he needs to get himself healthy and he gotta get himself in order. And he's gotta get his act together before it's too late. He might watch the stream, he might not. He might realize, well, I fucked up really bad and I really need to like get my act together and I really need to like get my head on straight because it's not funny anymore. It's not funny, you know. It's not funny anymore. Just because you're friends with Buffalo Bob and Choctaw and all the rest of these guys that have big time money doesn't mean they always necessarily like you. You don't know what they're talking about behind your back. You don't know who they really are. You have no clue. You only see what they are on YouTube. You don't see what they are off YouTube. You really don't know. And all I do know is I'm tired. I'm gonna get some rest. Might be on later. I'm probably gonna get a good amount of comments on these super short videos I put up today. I might get some more comments. You know, as always. And good luck to Gary when he goes to Reno. Cause you know something, I might play slots, but I don't necessarily I don't necessarily tell you all about the game. But Gary explains the games to you. So have a good morning. Thanks for watching. Ross says what? Good luck in Reno, Gary. I will be watching. Have a good one.